Hey guys, it's Roxanne from RoxanneLynch.com. Hey, how's it going in your neck of the woods? And I have to ask you, have you ever really wanted to have that honest conversation with a customer just to feel out if they are interested in the business side? I mean, how fabulous would it be to have an easy, stress-free conversation with your awesome customers and shift them, convert them to being an amazing team member on your team? Is that something that maybe you would like for a belated Merry Christmas present for you? Okay. I love to share ideas. I love to give some insights, some inspirations, some doable tips and solutions to help you build your businesses. So whether you're within my team within social retail or your own beloved business out there, I know that there's enough success and enough sunshine out there for everybody. So this is what I love to do. Okay, so let's pop into this because I believe that it is a conversation that all of us one day should have with our customers, asking them if they've ever considered the business side. The thing is that so many times customers just want to be customers, but it would be a disservice to them if you never even asked the question, if you didn't love them enough or care about them enough to even offer the business side, if that's something they would ever consider. Okay, so there's a couple things that we need to do for pre-homework. So this is kind of what I said. You might want to grab a pen, or even better yet, share this to your Facebook group, share this to your page, so you can revert back to this and grab some more notes. Because I believe in pre-qualifying. I pre-qualify people all the time before I even do some major prospecting with them on Facebook, or even prospect them to join my social retail team. I do a lot of pre-qualifications, and most of the time women don't even know that I have prospected you and put you through a pre-qualifying process. So some things that you would want to ensure that your customers are doing pre-qualifying. I have 4 points for you. So the first one is obviously, do they love the product? Do they love the product? Are they consistent with their use? Are they getting some positive results? I mean, that would be the first question that you kind of would have to understand. The second one is maybe they should be a customer more than 30 days, or some products might take 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So you need to let those customers go through some time on your products to see if they've and receiving some positive results. Okay, so you yourself within your scope of product line is going to know when that shift would happen, of how long that they're going to be a customer before you're going to have this conversation with them. Okay, socially active. Tip number 3, pre-qualifying question to ask: are they socially active? If they're not, for me myself, knowing that our social retail businesses, I don't need to carry stock. I don't need to go to venues or events or book hotels, meetings, or that kind of stuff. I don't have to travel and do those kind of fun things. I don't have to spam my family and friends. I don't have to, chase my friends, and, begging them to buy my stuff. So you have to understand, with social retail, we build our businesses primarily 100% online, mainly Facebook, a little bit on Instagram if you want to. But being socially active then would obviously be a pre-qualifier that I would want to chat with my girlfriend about. Would you guys, that would be an agreeable one to you? And the last one for you would you really want to do business with this person? Is this person someone that you would love to do business with, enjoy spending more time with, and really connecting and building a more valuable, deeper, more meaningful relationship with this woman to do business with? Okay, that makes some good sense. So those are the pre-qualifiers that I go through before I would have a conversation with a customer. Most customers, when you're talking to them, you have to remember that in our mind we're thinking oh my gosh, they will be awesome at this kind of thing. I can just imagine the circle that they have, the connections that they have. They would be awesome at this and build an amazing team. They could have this and do that and all these things. The thing is that when we are thinking those, we're projecting our ideas upon them. And that's a really big turnoff for a lot of people. Most women run a lot deeper on the insides than what we see them giving us, showing us online and face-to-face in conversations. They run a lot deeper. So tip number one on that was, do not be portraying your imaginations on how they would build a business or why they would want to build a business. Allow them to have that conversation with you. Okay, and the thing is that over time we are going to have conversations with people. We're going to get to kind of know what their insights might be. And a great question to ask them, of course, first of all, saying thank you, saying like, hey, I just want to send you a note of appreciation. I value you as an amazing customer. I know you've had some great results, and I just want to acknowledge you. But I'm curious, what is it about our product that you have come to love so much? Okay, allow them to talk. They're going to fill in the blanks, and when they do that, you're going to be able to come back to the table and definitely ask the better questions. Okay, ask the more deeper, more meaningful questions. Because when they do that, they're going to give you the information so you can go into the next part of the conversation. All right, so asking them, I'm curious, what about this amazing product? I know you've been loving it for a long time. You had some great results. Why else do you like this so very much? And when they tell you, you can simply respond by saying like, hey, call me crazy, disarm them is a really big point in your conversation. Disarm them by saying like, hey, call me crazy, but I was just thinking, you might also have some friends and family that might be interested in having the same type of benefits from the products that you've been taking too. And that's not going to feel salesy. That's not going to chase them away. It's not going to have them running to their back office and turning off their auto ship because they're feeling awkward in those conversations. It's not going to make them feel that you're being all salesy and spammy. Because you've come across it with a compliment and a thankfulness and gratitude and appreciation. Okay, so what I always love to do is offer to do a test post for them. If they're coming back and say, well, I'm not sure, I've tried this before, my friends, wasn't having success. And same thing, you can ask, well, what were you having the strugglings for your success? Did you have the right training? Did you have people helping you? Did you have the right support? Did you have the right nurturing? Did you have the right encouragement? Maybe a person to run with and hold them accountable. So ask them why, maybe if they had done a business in the past, it wasn't working for them, and offer them to do a test post. I love doing this for my customers because for my customers within social retail, it is a no risk. There's no risk on their point, and they actually can earn a lot of free customer credits, and there's no work. So if I do a post for them that isn't salesy and spammy, and they put it on their page, I take care of everything, and they can get all the benefits. It can kind of give a test of who is engaging on their page. If they have a huge amount of engagement, which has happened for some of my girls, then I can say like, hey, we have just proven that your audience is interested in what we're sharing within social retail. Let's make your next auto ship your startup, and then we can shift from there. So the things that you can do for your customers is kind of a similar thing. What can you do for them that could kind of be a test, like test the waters kind of speech? So it also might be a personal message to some of their best friends, okay? So this is the kind of the last tip I really want to leave you with, is discovering what their personality type is. Okay, a lot of women, we come into this network marketing business for many reasons, but with our different personality types, if you're looking at your customer and asking them, what kind of extra benefits can they receive from it, paired with their personality type, you can kind of really do a great blend of speaking to them from the heart of what they might want. Maybe they are a red personality and they're in a menial type job. And obviously their red personality, you can say like, this is your opportunity where you can really grow something of your own. This is an opportunity where you can, walk the stage and really develop that leadership style that I know is within you within a red personality. Maybe that they are a green personality and they really love the learning side and the documentation side and the creative side It's like, hey, with the skill sets and the talents that you have, because you're a digger and you like learning and digging into this, this is a place where you're going to get all the information that you need for your success. If you're a yellow personality and they're in a job that is not giving them a lot of emotional satisfaction, where they don't feel part of a team, yellow personalities are amazing at network marketing within our social retails, because it is a place where you're meeting a lot of other people. You get to help a lot of other people, and you're given the right tools and systems so you can learn to do it with your own personality style and succeed. Or a blue, like I'm a blue-yellow blend, and blues just want to have fun. Blues just want to participate and bounce around and have a fabulous time. So for me, social retail, my blue personality, is an amazing fit because I can come to Facebook and have fun. And yet, when on my introvert side really kicks up a fuss, I can step back, okay? Go through your pre-qualification questions at the beginning of this video. You can ask your customer very simply, like I said, I just wanted to say thank you. I just wanted to acknowledge you and say I really appreciate you being a customer of mine. But I'm just curious, what have made you love this product so much? And allow them to fill in the blanks, and then say like, hey, I was just thinking, but you might have some people that could be interested in having those same kind of benefits. And they really might like the products too. And then help them do that test post to test the waters without chasing their friends and family, and without spamming all of those people that were may have been turned off with their previous network marketing attempts because they just weren't in the right team, or they weren't in the right little place that suited their personalities and their learning styles, and a place where they can be celebrated. Okay, I wanted to keep this short and sweet. I believe that now is the season to be really strongly considering approaching your customers. Okay, right now a lot of customers are going to be looking at their credit cards and they're going to be feeling like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford my products that I've been loving so much. Now might be that time to have that conversation. It's like hey, and acknowledge that, pop their bubble, saying like, hey, Christmas, oh my gosh, it's like, have you thought about the business side of this so you can get an extra plan B, like enjoy the side gig benefits of this, so you can shift from that customer, if they're a happy, joyous customer, as a teammate. So there's some amazing little things that we should be playing with in our brains, but it comes with to the forefront of doing your pre-qualifying and having those open and honest conversations, remembering it's about them. It's not about what you think within this beautiful business and industry. It's what's in it for them, and how can you bring it to the table and have that conversation with them where they're not going to be running from the hills or not bothering to respond to your beautiful message. Okay, so you want to dig more into this, by all means reach out to me, ask me a bunch of questions, by all means, because this is what we're doing within our social retail team, and this is how we've been continuously really exploding our businesses, is because every 6 weeks, 2 months, we're having these conversations with our customers and helping them do the risk-free test posts, which is so important. Like I said, because within social retail, we don't do the parties, we don't do the travel, we don't carry the thousands or $100 worth of stocks, we don't send the cut and copy messages to all of your friends, we don't post our products all over the front page of Facebook. We embrace and teach and utilize attraction marketing, and 100% on Facebook. So if you want more information about why I actually chose social retail after taking a 2-year break, let's chat. Okay, you guys have a fabulous night. Bye guys.